Let's now do some in-house updates. The Public Sector Workers Union of the Trades Union Congress is calling on interest groups involved in the resolution of the impasse between the Ghana Broadcasting Corporation (GBC) and the Fair Wages and Salaries Commission to immediately ensure that the Fair Wages and Salaries Commission implements to the latter the ruling of the National Labour Commission. According to the General Secretary of the PSWC, Mr. Bernard Ejay, this will help protect the rights and the freedoms of GBC workers. Mr. Bernard Ejay made the call at a deba with staff of GBC on Tuesday.
Our country has come too far, and we can't allow any individual or institution to flout our laws in the manner in which it's being done. It's a recipe for disaster. And I have good news for you that all the over 60 public sector organizations that forms the Public Services Workers Union of TUC-Ghana are supporting you in this action. Now, as Chairman has indicated in reading out the ruling to you, we are a law-abiding citizens of this country. So, as Labour Commission has directed, we will lay down the red flags, and every action that we intend to take, we'll put it on hold out of that respect we have for the Labour Commission. And let me mention also that in our struggles on these issues with the fair wages, the Minister of Labour, Honorable Ignatius Bafo-Ewua, and then the Minister of Information, under whose ministry you fall, Honorable Kojo Opon Nkrumah, we want to thank them for the role they have played to make sure that sanity prevails and there is peace at GBC. We want to thank them for that, even though the fair wages disregarded and did not follow the guidance they gave. We want them to know that we appreciate it, and we'll continue to work with them and any institution or government appointee that follows the laws of this country and make sure that the right things are done. We thank the Labour Commission also for how swiftly they have dealt with this matter. And we thank them for upholding the position of the law, which is what we've been saying all along. And this should also serve as a notice for all the other managements that are denying workers their rights and benefits as enshrined in their collective agreements. That if they don't sit up and implement what we have agreed on as union and management, then as Public Services Workers Union, together with all our organizations, we are going to rise up from now onwards and make sure that our rights are not denied us.
The Public Sector Workers Union of the Trades Union Congress is calling on the interest groups involved in the resolution of the impasse between the Ghana Broadcasting Corporation (GBC) and the Fair Wages and Salaries Commission to promptly ensure that the Fair Wages and Salaries Commission implements to the letter the ruling of the National Labour Commission. This is to protect the rights and freedoms of GBC workers. The General Secretary of the Public Service Workers Union, Mr. Bernard Ejay, made the call at a deba with GBC staff on Tuesday.
The case between GBC and the Fair Wages and Salaries Commission has lingered on for the past 3 weeks. According to the Fair Wages and Salaries Commission, as part of its payroll monitoring exercise, it came up that some workers of GBC were enjoying some allowances which the Fair Wages and Salaries Commission says were unearned.
After GBC protested against the said allegations, the Fair Wages and Salaries Commission went ahead and unilaterally implemented the policy, which reflected in the May 2023 salaries. The matter was subsequently referred to the National Labour Commission by Fair Wages. At the meeting with the National Labour Commission, it ordered Fair Wages to immediately restore the allowances which were removed and refund deductions made on salaries of some 120 senior staff. Fair Wages was also asked to invite management of GBC, including the unions, to the negotiation table for further negotiations. At a deba at Broadcasting House on Tuesday morning, the General Secretary of PSWU of the TUC, Mr. Bernard DJ, appealed to the staff of GBC to respect the ruling of the Labour Commission, especially by suspending all intended labour actions. He, however, called on stakeholders in the resolution of the GBC and Fair Wages UMPAs to ensure that the Fair Wages and Salaries complies with the ruling to restore the removed allowances and also refund deductions made on some senior staff of the corporation.
We are believing and hoping that the Fair Wages and all other institutions will play their part to make sure that our allowances are immediately restored as directed, and they properly write to us and call us to the negotiating table for us to do the right thing. So it's just on hold, because until they do that, we are not going to relent. And as I indicated, you have all the other organizations supporting you. If we all don't rise up now, I think this country will become ungovernable. And that's not the kind of country we want to live in. So we hope that our stakeholders will work with us to resolve this. We've already had rumors that the Chief Executive of Fair Wages, wherever he is, has indicated that he will not follow this. They shouldn't mind us. Well, we would work with the directive of the Labour Commission. And I don't believe and think that the state wants to sit down for an individual to drive all of us into unnecessary problems.
On June 21st next week, GBC and the Fair Wages have been scheduled to appear before the commissioners of the Labour Commission for the second meeting and to update on the process. Gifty AJ, GBC News, Accra.